What up, everybody? So sitting outside the gym, really not feeling it. Just got done with the whole Christmas break and everything, and working like 36-hour and 24-hour shifts. Makes me definitely not want to go to the gym. But I told myself today that I had to go in there and do whatever I want to do. So I realized I was in a slump because I'd much rather stay home, eat some leftovers, maybe an entire tub of ice cream, and just, skip the gym. But then I started thinking, man, I can't do that. So I started, I realized I do stuff without realizing it, when it comes to mentally preparing for the gym after a long break or a slump. So this is what I do. Step one, first, I go look in the mirror. I take off my shirt, I look at myself, and it's kind of like the whole military mentality. Break you down before you build yourself back up type thing. So I look in the mirror and I'm just, my ideal perfect image of myself. I may never, ever, ever actually get there, but I may never get there, just because perfection is always, I believe, chasing perfection is more of a value than actually earning perfection. Because once you hit a goal and you perfect that goal, then it's like, you got to find something else. So me, I'm always, pushing my body to the absolute limit. I'll never be where I want to be in the end, but I'm going to get as close as I want to be. So anyways, I look in the mirror, I break myself down. I look at myself and I'm like, God, this is not where I want to be. The love handle starts showing, the extra pooch in the front. It's just awful. And then, also, being gone for the gym, if you're used to going to the gym every day, you start to feel weaker, more lethargic, sleepier, and it sucks. Terrible. So, I look in the mirror, I get not necessarily disgusted, but disappointed in myself for letting myself kind of go over the holidays. And then what I do is I look up, obviously, every body type is going to be a little different, but I look up somebody who has the closest body type to me, who also has my ideal goal. So, for me, it's a couple classic physique bodybuilders. They're a few of them I've met, amazing dudes. But I look them up, I look at their page, I see what they're doing. They're always working out during the holidays. It's one of their things. They don't necessarily have the job I have where, I work 36-hour shifts and 24-hour shifts back to back. They don't necessarily have that, but they're still working out. So it kind of gives me the motivation of, all right, if they can work out during the holidays, I can work out during the holidays. If it's 27 degrees outside and they still working out, then I have no excuse. So, I start to look up them. And this starts the process of building it up. So then what I do, I take it a step further, and I listen to the, it all depends on whatever you listen to. But for me, I listen to some hardcore, rock, heavy metal, a little bit of screaming, a little bit of screaming never hurt nobody. But I get into it, the headbanger, hardcore stuff. And I listen to that on the way to the gym. Now, the tough part is getting out of the vehicle. If you could get out of the vehicle and walk all the way to the front door without turning around, you're golden. As long as you can get inside those freaking doors, and that is the hardest part. So what I do is I, again, start to motivate myself. I start looking up motivational videos. So I love the Machiavelli Motivation channel. Man, those guys are amazing. I listen to them when I work out. Basically, it's bodybuilders and lifters who are not only gym pros, but they're also life pros. What I mean by that is, in their videos, they don't just talk about how to get big, but they also talk about how to live your life and how to live your life in a way where you're productive, you're positive, you're making gains, you're hitting your goals, you're doing all these things. And then they also tie it back to what they do as a bodybuilder, which is amazing, because bodybuilders, besides like mixed martial artists, they probably have the #1 discipline when it comes to a professional athlete. Their diet has to be on point almost all the time. You know, they can't just be like, I'm just going to put on 10, 15 pounds of fat. No, it doesn't work that way. You know, they have an extreme amount of discipline. Just like MMA fighters, you know, when they cut weight, or wrestlers, they have to cut weight and stay on their diet and chew gum and spit in a cup and all those crazy different ways to lose 5, 10 pounds in a couple hours. So, I mean, when they talk about their lifestyle, it's very disciplined, but it's very positive, because it's very easy to, when you're on a hardcore regimen like a bodybuilder or, you know, MMA fighter or anything like that, it's very easy to start getting like a negative attitude, like, I've been doing this for too long, haven't seen no results, I'm fed up with it, I'm tired of it, screw it, give me that pie, fuck it. You know, it's so much easier to do that. So, what my advice, find somebody who is either doing what you're doing, or who has the goal that you have, or who motivates you, and watch them. Keep up with them. Especially if they make videos on, you know, YouTube or Facebook or anything like that. Because, I mean, they're doing it for a purpose. For one, it's free. So it's free advice, which is hard to come by now these days. Nowadays, you know, people are all about me, myself, and I, and never about what can I do for you. But if they do give that service, use it. If it motivates you, use it. Get in the gym. If, you know, some hip hop, some Beyonce, some, you know, folk music, some, you know, epic war battle, Lord of the Rings, violin, cello type stuff get you amped for the gym, use it, man. Do everything in your power to get out of your vehicle. Get out of your vehicle and walk, no matter how cold, how icy, I mean, I literally have had a headache all day today. I've had acid reflux from eating nothing but shit. And I'm just not feeling strong. But I'm about to walk my happy ass in there with a smile on my face, go to war with these weights on a nice, badass arm day. And it's gonna happen. You best believe that.